Hey, welcome back to SquareMax Customs. We're about to test drive the Jeep J4D, Precious as we like to call her. For anybody new to the channel, we took a Jeep Grand Wagoneer and an old Jeep J10 pickup. We cut the two apart and we merged them together. We made a homemade drive shaft. We've done a ton of work to this thing, but we need to take it for a test drive to see if that homemade drive shaft is gonna rattle us to pieces or if the frame's gonna snap in half that we welded together. We just wanna take you all with us, so come on, let's go. Heck yeah, buddy, you ready to take her on a little adventure?
I'm ready, man.
Hey, we've done a lot of stuff while you guys been sleeping or working or whatever y'all been doing. Well, we didn't record it all. Turdbuster's got a couple things on his channel that he's done. He's got the taillights all wired up, so now they work right, and the directionals work, so that's pretty cool. He's got a lot of the frame and the rest of the undercarriage for the most part. He's still got some up here to do. We got to paint, and we got to do the floor and all that. Got the shocks on. We got new sway bar bushings. Blue. That was the only thing that we got blue on the bottom, so that was a little weird, but what are you gonna do? We got, what is that, track bar? We got that remodified and welded up there and rebolted down because when we put the lift kit in, it pulled it away from the stud. A bunch of stuff under the hood wired up. He's got LED lights. This one's a little crooked. We're waiting for like a bucket thing to come in, or the adjustment brackets maybe. I don't know if they come. If not, we'll have to make it. But they're pretty cool, and they blink when he turns on the directionals and stuff, and then it's got a halo around it as a daytime runner. So a little new school, old school on the Jeep. But she's come a long way. We really got to take her for a real test drive. So that's our plan today. We're going to take her out on the road and see how bad this homemade drive shaft shakes us to death. So cross your fingers it don't. She's registered and insured, so we're all legit. Let's see how this goes. He got all the wires under there and a nice fat wire loom, so they look pretty. We didn't play with the fuel tank. We want to test on it. So, you know, look, we built gas tank bracket, and here's our gas tank straps and clear fuel line, the completely wrong stuff to use for fuel line, but it'll be fine. It's fine. It's that way we can see the fuel come through it. Stop worrying about everything. This ain't that type of channel. We're more like, let's see what we can make happen. Hey, look at this thing. She looks pretty freaking good. That came up on my thing. We painted that just over a year ago, so that's pretty freaking neat. She's held together not too bad, and that was cheap paint from someplace online. I think it was like 350 bucks for the clear coat and the base coat with the whole kit, so that was neat. We got a lot of work to do. All right, we're gonna freaking go for a ride. Your lights are working, man.
This mirror works good, bud.
Heck yeah. thing's actually running pretty freaking good. We just want to do a quick check. Look at this headlight. That thing's so sweet, right? Nothing's with it. New school on an old school. Heck yeah, dude. She looks good. Thing drives straight for the most part too, besides the bumpy road. I thought this thing was gonna shake a little bit. I'm loving it. See it? This is awesome. Thing's doing pretty good. You might drive this all week for, you know, why not? Well, she freaking made it. Can you guys believe that? The drive shaft didn't even shake like y'all said it was gonna vibrate out. Not saying it ain't gonna wear them U-joints and that carrier bearing eventually, but I tell you what, we expected this thing to go and just about rattle us the freak out of it. We probably got a few loose bolts here and there. I mean, the bed rattles around. These old tailgates, they're freaking noisy. You know what I mean? So, but hey, that's pretty freaking sweet. What do you think, buddy?
Love it.
Woo! That was way better than I thought it was gonna be, huh?
Man, I didn't feel no shake.
It even drove halfway straight, unless you hit a bump. We didn't even align the front end or balance the tires. We just threw a drive shaft in and welded 2 ends on it, called it a good. That's awesome. Well, we got big things. If you guys haven't seen the build series on this, go check it out because there's a whole freaking series on it. We just had to take it for a test run and see how bad it shook before we rip it in the garage and start welding up some door panels and not door panels, the door arches. We got rusted cab corners, rusty rockers. We got a bunch of rust is what we're trying to say. So we got to patch all that. The brother got 2 gallons of epoxy primer. So we're going to sand the living heck out of this thing and she's going to be shiny. So stay tuned. We appreciate y'all coming with us. I'll see y'all next week. Don't forget to head over to SquareMaxMerch.com. Get yourself your very own SquareMax Customs t-shirt, stickers. We appreciate all the support. Hey, an OBS with a Duramax. If you guys ain't watching that series, go check it out.
So that's what we'll keep on the tail.